We are live from the Sin Bin studio in my dining room. Welcome. We have the Chicago Blackhawks at Washington Capitals. Will Ovechkin get a hat trick and pass Gretzky on the all-time goal scorers list? Keep tuned in, and we'll find out together. Let me go over the tags real quick. Hope you like the stats here. I can scroll on this now, so can show more of the stats as the game's going on. Alright, let me I gotta edit this real quick. Get the tags in here. One second. Oh, Spencer Knight is in net tonight for the Blackhawks. Let's just get the tags in and we should be set. Come on, come on. Where in the world? Capitals. Okay. Alright. Alright, there we go. I'll be right back. Gotta go. I'll check the audio when I get back. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta get my phone. I forgot my phone. Are you watching? You need your. You have it or no? Okay, just it's okay. Don't worry. Okay, we're back. Let's check audio real quick. So Ovechkin needs a hat trick to pass Gretzky and get 895 career goals. And we will see if he gets there tonight. Spencer Knight and the rest of the young Blackhawks are trying to prevent that and maybe get a win. Alright, seems okay on the audio. OBS looks good. Alright. Get the keyboard ready. Add a, that's right, how do I do a poll? Let's see. Or should I say how many goals instead of yes, no? Oh, I guess I should have put. Wait, I'll make it 0-1. Whoops. Yeah, I'll do that. No. There we go. Whoops, gotta wake this up. Alright, hope everybody's had a great week. Hope you've enjoyed your Friday. Just about set to start here. 6:07 p.m. Central Time. Oh, and a big announcement here on Sinbin Stream on YouTube. We will be here tomorrow night, 7 p.m. for UFL football, UFL action. I think it's the Memphis Showboats at the DC Defenders. Should be a good game. All right, let's see. I'll scroll up with the healthy scratches so you can see that on the screen. I'll read them off real quick. We got Alex Martinez, TJ Brody, Jason Dickinson, Louis Crevier, Lucas Reichel, Colton Dock, Ethan Del Mastro for the Hawks. And for Washington, Dylan McElrath, Anthony Bouvier, Logan Thompson, Alexander Alexiev, and Ethan Frank. I'm still waiting on the game sheet, rosters and yeah. So, in case you don't know, Wayne Gretzky 894 goals. And NHL history is the most. Alex Ovechkin sits at 892. Gordie Howe 801. Jaromir Jagr 766. Brett Hall 741. So we shall see if we see history tonight, or maybe it'll be Sunday for the Capitals game. should be shortly. I mean, maybe there's a delay for... Oh, okay, I should put that in the thumb, or no, in the tags. Let's get that real quick. I put grade 8. I spelled it out. I should make it GR8. Alright, there we go. Or grade 8 chase. Yeah, let's do that again. Alright, come on. Let's get this in there real quick. Alright, there we go. Okay, OBS is good. Internet should be alright. I guess this is going to be a delayed start. I don't know. This game is on NHL Network. I mean, I don't think this is a big hockey night on Friday night, but... Alright, let's see if we can refresh. Still nothing. Alright, this must be a late start. I didn't realize. I didn't know we were going to start more than 10 minutes after the hour. So, I have to have a little patience here. I don't know when. Let's see if Twitter knows or anything when the puck's going to drop. Let's see. Oh, Spencer Knight against Charlie Lindgren, number 79 for the Capitals. Lindgren 17, 12, and 3, 266 goals against average, 899 save percentage. And I can look at Knight's stats later. Oh, they're still warming up. I guess we're not even close yet. I thought we would get going soon. Yeah, they went to another commercial break. Alright, let's see what's going on. Alright. Alright. Oh, Julio Jones retired from the NFL. I didn't know that. It was just an hour ago. Oh, Trey Lance signed with the Chargers. Holy cow. Oh yeah, Justin Robitaille, the Wolves got called up to the Carolina Hurricanes. So that was recent. He's wearing 46. He wore 93 with the Wolves. Alright, come on. Is this game going to start soon? This is getting ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, nothing. Alright, well. Yeah, so we're going to try to do as many UFL games as we can, as hockey's wrapping up. Because I don't think there's going to be. If I remember last year, there were no playoff games on ABC in the first round. I think it was towards the end of the second round. Okay, we're about ready to go finally. And I just have to refresh for the game sheet. Alright, game summary. No, that's not what I want. Game summary, event summary, full play-by-play roster. Alright, so let's scroll that up so that can be seen a little better. Alright, 1942 to go. Hawks going left to right in their white jerseys. They dump it in. Capitals in red going right to left. Behind the net, Bellino. It's back to the blue line. Korchinski down low. Looks like Foligno. No, Maroon. It was 77. Apologies. Back to the blue line. Murph. Over to Korchinski in the slot. Sent a long pass. Maybe it was on net. There's still no shots on goal yet. And far face-off circle. Yeah, one shot on goal for the Hawks. Still held in. Looks like the Hawks may have gotten a few players changed. And a shot from the top of the near face-off circle is saved at 18:54. So good start. Whoops. By the Blackhawks. I got to remember where everything is now that I've got these extra windows open. 18:54 in the first, and face-off is in the near face-off circle, but the Capitals win the draw. They send it up. It's in front of the Caps bench. Picked off at the red line, dumped into the near boards. Mikheyev in the near corner, but nobody. Oh, Levshunov gets it to Donato. A shot saved from the far face-off circle. Couldn't see who it was. 4-0. According to the TV, shots on goal in favor of the Hawks. In front of their own bench, Capitals now skated into the zone. 3-on-3. Shot, kick save. Comes to the slot. I think the next shot didn't get off and was blocked away. Bedard tried to stick a handle through a couple defenders. Now the Hawks have it top of the face-off circle. Bertuzzi chips it in near face-off circle. Shot on goal and maybe a rebound attempt to Donato, but it's gloved at 18:05. So good start so far for the Blackhawks. Really good chance. I think that was Bedard after a pass from Donato. Okay, back to, sorry, I forgot number 6's name. That shot was wide, I believe. 6-1 shots on goal in favor of the Hawks. It's chipped in from the benches. It's in the near face-off circle. Nazar tried to center it. It's sent below to Vlasic and sent around. Somebody lost a stick. Near boards, Caps get it out of their zone. It's in front of the penalty box. Nazar comes away with it. He skates to the near face-off circle, takes a shot, and then the rebound is blocked. Bertuzzi had a good shot at a rebound, and the Caps blocked it away. 7-1 shots on goal in favor of the Blackhawks. All right, they send it up the near boards, the Caps, and it's down the length of the ice. Murph in the near corner takes a hit. It's over to Korchinski, far corner. He loses it though. Caps keep it in at the blue line. They send a pass to the near boards. Number 6 looking. Long shot on net. I think it got blocked before it got through. Hawks up the bench side. Now up center ice. I think it's Nazar. Nobody else is that fast. Oh, his pass goes out of the zone back to, I think, Levshinov. Nobody else is that tall. All right, Hawks bringing it up the near boards. Nazar dumps it in. It goes to the far corner. Scrambled by both teams. Shoot, who's 11? Is that Miller? I got to look at the Hawks roster. I'm sorry, Moore, Oliver Moore, and 6 is Sam Rinzel. Yeah, I got to remember that. We had a shot near face-off circle, and that goes into the netting with 16:16 to go. All right, 16:16 to go. They're showing Nazar on the bench. Draw is won by Caps. They keep it in. Long shot is wide. Far corner. Behind the net. Center. Oh, it's a goal for the Caps. Ovi might have got one. 16:08. He's out there. Yeah, he's celebrating like he got it. So we are 2 away from history and 1 away from him tying Gretzky. Oh boy. Yeah, where is this page refreshing? Not automatically, it looks like. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. I can just go like that. Alright, here's the replay. They won the draw, it went way wide. They got the rebound, and they sent it off the boards, and then a short pass to Ovi in the far faceoff circle, and he buried it. 893 for Alex. So he's 1 from tying. Oh, I forgot to update, sorry. Didn't give the Caps their goal. We got 15:50 now to go in the first. Ovechkin, 4th straight game with a goal. They don't have the assisters yet. Behind the net for the Hawks. Actually, Ovechkin is 40th goal of the year, 352 even strength from Strom and Carlson. Strome. Hawks pass it out of their zone. It's 7-3 shots on goal in favor of the Hawks, but they're down 1-0. Yeah, oh, okay, great. You can see the goal on the screen. Hopefully that's big enough for everybody to see. I'll check that later. All right, behind the net, into the near corner. Hawks with the puck. Nazar pokes it to the blue line. It's sent back down low, I think by Murph. Into the near boards. Teravainen's there. Bertuzzi's there. Now it's chipped out. And into the penalty box area with 14:46. Yeah, Ovechkin beat him blocker side. He just buried it in the upper webbing, or upper netting. And it came straight down. Most 40-goal seasons, Alex Ovechkin, 14. Wayne Gretzky, 12. Lemieux, 10. Marcel Dion, 10. Bossy, 9. And somebody else. I think Mike Gardner also had 9. Like Bossy and Mike Gardner. All right, they kick Moore out of the draw. Kurashev takes it. Long shot by the Hawks won the draw, and a long shot was wide. It's out into the neutral zone. Moore sends it over to Kaiser. Kaiser up the far boards. A Hawks player gets taken down. Caps have it in their own end now. They skate it out. Cross ice pass at the red line, dumped in. Into the near corner. Hawks trying to get it out. They don't. Caps keep it in. Top of the far faceoff circle. Blue line pass to 22. Centered up to 57. Back to 57. A blast. It's saved by Spencer Knight. The rebound is taken behind the goal into the far corner. Kept in at the blue line. 14 minutes to go. Shot from the near faceoff circle. Big rebound. Oh, and it sent wide. Looked like he had a shot, but a bad rebound shot. And the Hawks send it up. Slaggert dumps it in. They'll get a goal. Line change, make it. Sent up. Caps skated in. 17. Looking. Shot. Big rebound. Hawks have it. Foligno sends it. And then behind the net, up the near boards, it looks like Foligno has it. Cross ice pass to Foligno, I believe. Yeah. Drop pass. And shot. And Maroon missed a wide open net on the rebound. Oh, man. Rinzel had a blast, and the rebound came right to Maroon. And Vlasic sends a pass wide into the far corner. Rinzel tries to keep it in the neutral zone, but the Caps intercept. Ovechkin with the puck. He dumps it to 39, or passes to 39. They tried to return pass. Hawks intercept, go the other way. Donato chasing, but this looks like icing on the Hawks at 12:47. Oh, man, Pat Maroon had a shot at an easy goal. Oh, and so did the Caps. Could have had a 2-0 lead. That rebound attempt went off the side of the net. They had a wide open net. Hawks come away with it after the draw. They're getting a line change. They dump it in. Caps have it in their far corner. They're trying to send it out the bench side. Goes down to the near far face-off circle where Korchinski sends it ahead, and it gets sent right back into the far corner. 12:22 to go in the first. And the Hawks try to send it up near boards. Mikheyev has it in a battle behind the net. Near boards, Caps, 12:08 to go. Sent ahead by the Hawks bench. Korchinski's there. He sends it to center ice. Both teams look to be changing. Hawks have a 3-on-3. It's into the near boards. Bedard and Bertuzzi are behind the net. Bertuzzi falls down. Bedard centered it. And Levshunov takes it back to the blue line, and it's poked away from Kaiser. Kaiser gets it from Levshunov. Sends it up to the the benches. Far boards, I meant. Bertuzzi can't get there. The Caps punch it out to neutral zone. And up ahead to, I think that's Bertuzzi. Kaiser. No, yeah, Bertuzzi now tries to send a cross ice pass. It gets chipped up over by the Capitals bench. They have it in the zone. Into the far corner. Behind the net now. Dug out. Back to the blue line. Cross ice to 38. Shot from the slot, or more like a pass. Was wide. Behind the net, 28. Looking. Into the far corner. Near corner. Caps still have it. Back to the blue line. Long shot just inside the blue line goes into the netting at 10:43. So we get the first media timeout, and Alex Ovechkin scores to get within one goal of tying the great one, Wayne Gretzky. He only needs one to tie and two to set the record. Alright, hopefully everyone had a good Friday. Having a good start to the weekend. Thanks for joining. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. It really helps out the channel. Alright. so do we need to refresh this? I think this page refreshes on its own. Alright. Yeah, so 8-6 shots on goal in favor of the Hawks, but they are down 1-0. Alright, so I think if I scroll this up a little bit, yeah, then I can just show you the people on ice up here. Okay, my cursor, yeah, I can always hover over them to highlight the people. I don't know what's with this formation. Yeah, the Hawks don't have 4 forwards out there right now. Or they won't. 352. Yeah, I don't want to play the highlight. No penalties yet. Hawks won in the United Center December 17th, 3-2. Obviously, this is the only other game. I don't know why they're showing this game from December 13th, 2022. It looks like Ovi had a hat trick against the Hawks. Yeah. Alright, yeah, we'll check the other game. I think there's only one other game going on right now. Check that. Yeah, we can check right now. What the heck? Did I forget to leave the... Yeah, let's do that. Oh, it's Red Wings 2, Hurricanes nothing. 6:07 to go in the first. And then Wild at Islanders. That'll start at shortly, 6:30. All right, 10:36 to go in this game. Hawks send it ahead, but Capitals tap it into the near corner. Ovechkin sends a pass to center ice. The Hawks get the deflection. Somebody just got taken down. Foligno got tripped, and I guess there's no call. Hawks are getting a line change. They dump it in from the red line. 10:12 to go. Capitals tried to skate it in. They turned it over. Ovechkin got it back, but now the Hawks take the deflection. It's Maroon. He works it ahead. Dumped in to the near corner. Oh, somebody just took a big hit for the Hawks. I think it's Donato. Okay, I see McCabe's out there. I could look at the sheet real quick, but... Alright, Hawks have it in their own end. 9:38 to go. Murph over to the far face-off circle. I assume that's Korchinski. He dumps it in. McCabe chases behind the net into the far corner. Caps take it behind the net into the near face-off circle. They skate it into the neutral zone. 21 up the near side. Centers it. We have a one of the Hawks ran into Spencer Knight. Big scramble. Top of the far face-off circle. Sent through the crease on a deflection. 9:07. Hawks are fortunate to still be down only 1-0 as the Caps got another great shot from 21 in the far face-off circle. And we got under 9 to go. 8:50. Far face-off circle sent behind the net. Looks like Bedard's trying to get there, but behind the net, 6 sends it out to the far face-off circle. Caps regroup in their own end. Both teams trying to get some changes. Number 9, near corner, takes a hit from Murph. Nazar has it along the far boards. He gets it to Teravainen. Now Murph has it center ice. Drop to Bertuzzi just inside the blue line. Bertuzzi almost takes it out, but they're still onside. He's got it in the far near face-off circle. Make that Teravainen over pass to the far face-off circle now. Behind the net. Who is that? It's got to be Donato. It's a single-digit number. And yeah, Caps knocked it to center ice. Hawks have it. Murph dumps it in. Nazar's out there. He tries to pressure the goalie behind the net. Hawks keep it in at the blue line, but no, they get waived for offsides at 7:49. Oops. 7:49 to go in the first. So we're thinking 2 to tie. Well, we only need one more. Zero's off the board. 1, 2, and 3 is in play. So one more, and he, 2 for the night. He would tie Gretzky at 894. All right, just checking real quick. Message. All right. Alright, let's make the screen big. I think on TVs, yeah, even on a desktop, you can see the shots on goal. Even though in the time it's a little small, but you can see Ovechkin's number of goals on the season, and even the assisters, it looks like. So yeah, maybe this is the way to go from now on. Should have just trying new things with OBS to see what I can do for free. Would love to do graphics, but who knows if my internet can even handle it. The CPU should have no problem, my gaming PC, but alright. They're showing more history. Oh, they're giving Wayne Gretzky a standing ovation. He's in attendance tonight, along with Gary Bettman, the NHL commissioner. All right, let's check in Detroit. Still 2-0 Red Wings over the Hurricanes. Wild and Islanders are about to get going. Wow, that's 7:30 local. Yeah, okay, in Long Island. Okay. All right, let's get back to the game summary. All right. Yeah, so Reichel was scratched today. I guess he missed a team meeting. That's why he got a healthy scratch. All right, Hawks have it. They dump it in. Mikheyev all the way over to the far corner. It looks like that's Donato. Donato's trying to get it. Hawks keep it in. Rinzel dumps it, but Caps glove it down. They have it in the far corner. They chip it to center ice. Rinzel has it in the far face-off circle. He sends it to the bench area, and the Hawks regroup. Rinzel has it up the center ice, and he carries it into the zone. He's looking. He's in the near corner now. He sends it behind the net to Donato, who tried to center it to Bedard, but it's intercepted by the Caps, and they bring it up the near boards. Near corner. Behind the net, Rinzel got to it. He sends it around. And then Teravainen couldn't get there, though, to chip it in. Caps the other way. Drop pass to Ovechkin. Ovechkin centers, but the Hawks pick it off and send it to center ice. And number 3 has it for the Caps in his own end. Sends it across to the far face-off circle. It's sent right back. And it's in the near boards and dumped into the far corner by the Caps. Ovechkin's out there. And, yeah. Nazar fell down. Capital player lost his stick. Hawks trying to get it free. It's in the crease and a shot and a goal! Hawks get the equalizer at 6:05. Looks like Bertuzzi chipped it in. Who else would be that close to the goalie? It's 9-8 shots on goal, and the Hawks have tied it at 1-1. Nazar was battling. He got it behind the net. He kept it alive, and then who got it over to? Looks like Teravainen got it, or maybe Slaggert. No, I'm sorry, it's Slaggert who got it through the crease, like right in front of the goalie to Bertuzzi, and Bertuzzi just chipped it right in. Good play by Slaggert and Nazar, and we'll get the goal Oh, yeah, it's cool. This updates the first, too. I don't even have to refresh. Bertuzzi's 21st, and there will be assists at 13:55, even strength. All right, 5:52. Caps had it, but Kaiser has it in the far faceoff circle behind the net. He sends it up the near boards and out. But the Caps, Kurashev, it was in pursuit, but the Caps send it ahead. Oh, centering pass from the near faceoff circle gets intercepted by the Hawks. They go the other way. Looks like it's more. Oh, he tried to hit Slaggert or Kurashev and went between. They say Bertuzzi from Slaggert and Nazar. That's correct. Yeah, they each touched it. That should be correct. All right, near boards, near faceoff circle, centering pass goes all the way to the far boards, back to 38 at the blue line for the Caps. Blast from the near faceoff circle. Saved it. And now up the near boards. It's 9-9 shots on goal. Volino stops in the near faceoff circle. He tried to get it to Foligno and it's picked off. 38 the other way. Drop pass to number 9. 9 looking. He whiffed or got his stick lifted. 31 sends one to 9 just outside the slot. And fortunately a frozen puck for Spencer Knight at 4:43. So yeah, good pass by Slaggert to set up Bertuzzi, and Bertuzzi, Hey, thanks for the comments. And yeah, yay on the Hawks goal. Whoops, I can't type. Alright, let's check in on Detroit. Yeah, again on the Hawks goal, Bertuzzi at 13:55. His 21st from Slaggert and Nazar. And in Detroit, looks like it's still 2-0 Red Wings over the Hurricanes. They have 2:33 to go in the first. Wild and Islanders are still 0-0, 16:01 in the first. Now that's your 3 games tonight for NHL. All right. Again, Hawks are in their white jerseys. They're going left to right, and you can see that on the NHL page. And Caps are in red, going right to left. Ovi holds the record for most power play goals, 323, and empty net goals, 65. Shares record for most game-winning goals, 135. Holds or shares record for most 30, 40, and 50 goal seasons. 40 goals this season, second most by player age 39 or older. Okay. Yeah, when he got injured earlier this year, I thought it might put a crimp in getting the record this year, but he's been on fire. He's got another 40-goal season. All right, Caps win the draw in the near faceoff circle. And they try to send it, but the Hawks intercept. They come up the near boards. Bedard on the right wing looking. Shoots one into the far corner. Kept in by the Hawks. I almost said Wolves. Behind the net. They find Bedard in the near faceoff circle. That's either saved or blocked into the netting at 4:23. Yeah, let's see. We'll have the Hawks Sunday. I believe they play Pittsburgh at 5, and then they're in Pittsburgh. Well, they play Pittsburgh again on Tuesday. And if anybody has Comcast, that game will be on because it's going to be on the U. It's not going to be on CHSN. I assume the White Sox and Bulls must be playing at the same time or around the same time. All right, near face-off circle. We're waiting on the linesperson. He says psych, and he kicks Bedard out of the draw. Donato will step in. Levshinov's in with Korchinski. The other winger, I think, is Mikheyev. Caps come away with it. They take it behind their net. Actually, they send it back to near boards. Chip it ahead. And we got offsides, I believe, at 4:14. Offsides, or maybe it got deflected into the penalty box area. All right, Bedard's still out there. Face-off finally dropped in the near corner of the Caps end. Nobody has it, though. Near corner. Both teams battling. Kaiser tried to send it back behind the net. Bedard finds somebody, and they dump to Levshinov, and Levshinov's shot is deflected into the near corner. Caps now handle, bring it up the near boards. Number 38 or 9, long shot or pass taken away by the Hawks. Kaiser, nope, kept in. 24 of the Caps. Drop pass to the far boards to 26. Back to the blue line, long shot deflected into the near corner. And Mikheyev sends it to Kaiser, who waits behind the net. 3:23 to go. 3:20 now. Looks like the Hawks are getting a line change. Kaiser's still waiting. He gets it to Levshinov. Levshinov cross ice pass. Must have been tipped because no icing. Ovechkin centering pass. Capitals skated in the zone. Ovi just gets in the zone. Back to the blue line. They're looking for Ovi. Hawks intercept the pass. And they chip it ahead. Nazar stick handles. He's got Bertuzzi. He gives a drop pass to Vlasic. Shot. Big rebound. Nobody there for the Hawks. And Vlasic can't keep it in. He sends a pass to Nazar. The puck is right in front of the benches as both teams are changing, and the Caps have it in the near faceoff circle now. Under 2.5 to go. Sent ahead. And near board centering pass to 6. Top of the faceoff circle shot. It's behind the net. Rebound. Hawks send it up the near board. Slaggert. He loses it. Okay, they get it to Murph. Murph sends it ahead, but the Caps get it right back in front of the Hawks bench. They skate it in the zone. Pass to the near face, make that the far face-off circle, and Moore chips it down. And it stops, so the no icing. Number 6 skates right in front of his crease, then behind the net. Up the far board, skated out of the zone, over the red line, into the zone. Past the blue line, I meant. Hawk player fell down. We might have a penalty coming up. Velino is slow to get up. I assume the Hawks are going on the power play here at 1:39. Trying to find Velino. Something happened along the boards. I didn't locate him before it happened. Oh no, actually, he wasn't along the boards. Alright, what's the call? Alright, they haven't updated here. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. What happened to Velino? Alright, where is Velino? Oh, okay, he's mixing it up with 9. And he took like a shoulder to the face and then just dropped. 9 just threw a shoulder into him. That should be a penalty, but they may not have seen it. And they may have just stopped play for the injury. No, we got a high sticking on Leonard at 1:39. Okay, finally. Yeah, the Hawks are on the first power play of the game. And evidently the Caps coach doesn't like it. I mean, maybe high sticking isn't the call, but you can't just throw a shoulder. All right, at any rate, Levshinov, Donato, Teravainen. Wait, Bertuzzi, Donato. Okay, what is going on, CHSN? Hawks are 10th in power play. The Caps are 8th in penalty kill. And guess what? The linesperson kicks out Donato from the draw. So it looks like Teravainen comes out and takes the draw. All right, Bertuzzi behind the net. Teravainen now gets it to Donato. Near boards. Donato to Teravainen. Near corner. Caps get the puck and they chip it out of the zone. We got 140 on the power play, 118 to go in the first period. Levshinov bringing it up the near boards, over the red line, and he chips it back to Bedard. Bedard skates it in. He sends it around the boards. Hawks try to center it, and Washington's got a 2-on-2 if they want it, into the far corner, and then up into the near boards. Looks like Bedard has it. He taps it back to the defenseman. It's Levshinov. 1:05 on the power play, 43 seconds to go in the first. Nazar skates it in the zone, leaves it for Bertuzzi, who dumps it in. Over to the far corner, centering pass back to Bertuzzi. Blue line exchanges. Nazar has it. Oh, he falls to a knee and tries to get it to Bertuzzi. It's Donato behind the net. Bedard in the far corner. Back to the blue line. It's Levshinov. We got 19 seconds in the period. Top of the face-off circle. Bedard circles and loses it out of the zone. We got 10 seconds in the period. 30 seconds on the power play. And the Hawks turn it over. The Caps will probably skate it out of the zone and take the one. Well, actually, up the far boards and a shot on goal. I think that was after. 21 seconds to go on the power play. And we've come to the end of the first period. So Alex Ovechkin gets to 893. So one from tying Wayne Gretzky. Hawks answer with a Tyler Bertuzzi goal off a great pass from what was his name? Slaggert. And Nazar was in on that play too. All right, let's take a quick look. Red Wings are up 2-0 in Detroit over the Hurricanes. They're at the first intermission. 6:52, so this game should resume by 7:10 p.m. 7 p.m. Central. Still 0-0 in Long Island. Wild and Islanders 0-0, 10:24 in the first. All right, according to, what do we got? 9. Let me move this one a little bit. Oh yeah, the Hawks will have a power play to start. A very short power play to start. 21 seconds to start the second period. Again, each team had an even strength goal. Ovechkin at 3:52, his 40th of the season, from Strome and Carlson. And then the Hawks 13:55 even strength. Bertuzzi his 21st from Slaggert on a great pass, and Nazar, who kept the play alive. And that means Spencer Knight 9 saves on 10 shots, and Charlie Lindgren 9 saves on 10 shots as well. So we're at 10-10 shots. Well, actually, why do they have 9 on one spot and then the... Alright, so that may change. They must have made an edit. Okay, it is 10-9, so that means Spencer Knight will have 8 saves on 9 shots. They have not updated his stats on the game summary for some reason. Alright, take a quick look. We have 4 hits for the Hawks. I'm going to have to move this up. 6 for the Capitals. Nobody has more than 1 for either team. 5 giveaways for the Hawks. Only 2 for the Caps. And again, nobody has more than 1. No takeaways, Hawks. 1 by Nick Dowd for the Caps. Block shots 4 for the Hawks. Nobody has more than 1. Same for the Caps. They have 5. Nobody has more than 1. All right, faceoffs. The Hawks have won 8 of 14 for 57%, meaning the Caps have won 6 of 14 for 43%. TV says 15 more minutes. Yeah, that's about what I thought till the second period resumes. Let's take a quick look. I don't know if the Wolves are maybe playing tonight. They won't be on TV because they're on the road most of the rest of the season. I'll have the final two. Yeah, I don't. Actually, let's just look at the Wolves site. Maybe that would be easier. And the Wolves just clinched a playoff spot in the AHL playoffs earlier this week. Okay, so they're just advertising for the last two regular season games at home. All right, Wolves play at the Manitoba Moose tomorrow at 2 and Sunday at 2. You can only see that if you have Flow Hockey. And then they play next Saturday at 6 o'clock at night in Milwaukee. And then Sunday, April 13th at 3. We'll have that game here on Sinbin Stream. That game will be on Fox Chicago Plus. Okay, so Yager's 766, Brett Hall 741. I forgot to put the top 5, but we got you top 3. Yep. And then they travel they have 2 more road games and then the final home game on April 19th. So not too many more Wolves games. But again, we'll be bringing UFL football starting tomorrow at 7 o'clock. I believe it's the Memphis Showboats at the DC Defenders, I believe. Double check that real quick. Come on. Yeah, tonight. Oh yeah, I could check that game right now. Oh, actually, no, that game hasn't started yet. It's not 7 o'clock. Birmingham Stallions at Michigan Panthers. That game's on Fox. I'll have the Memphis Showboats at DC Defenders because it's on ABC. I'll have that game tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central, here on Sinbin Stream on YouTube. Then, what else we got? Oh, yeah, then there's 2 games Sunday, but they're on cable. They're on ESPN and FS1. So yeah, all right, I'll be right back after a quick break and after we get some water. back. Check the other two games in a minute. Oh, the other game. One of them's still at first intermission. Okay, Wild Islanders still 0-0 in Long Island. Wild have a minute 20 left on their power play at 5:39 to go in the first. And Darren Pang's interviewing Tyler Bertuzzi, who got the equalizer. In case you missed it, Ovechkin got number 893, which is actually in his 40th goal of the season at 350. They're saying, 352. And then Bertuzzi got his 21st, the equalizer at 13:55 to make it a 1-1 game. And okay, it is 10-10 shots on goal. So Soderblom is 9 saves on 10 shots. So is Charlie Lindgren, 9 saves on 10 shots. They didn't match for a little while. And yeah, it updated on the game center as well. The Hawks will have a 21-second power play when we resume in the second period. Okay, somebody agreed with the 1. I see we got a few votes here. I don't think I can even vote on my own poll. Doesn't look like it. Yeah. Alright, thanks for voting. Again, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central, we'll have UFL action. Again, it's the Memphis Showboats at the DC Defenders. And I will have more upcoming, especially as hockey starts winding down. That's the only problem with hockey ending. There's going to be less at least YouTube live streams Monday through Thursday, because the UFL is Friday, Saturday, Sunday pretty much only. I think they are that only. Alright. Already went over the stats. Let's see what Ben Pope of the Chicago Sun-Times had to say. If he's covering this game. I'm sure he is. Actually, let's move this down so I can keep an eye on OBS. Alright, we still got about 5 to 6 minutes till the second period starts up. Let's see what. Alright, we got 5:10 until TV says the second period resumes. Hawks had some good shifts at the beginning and end of the period, actually. Yeah. But, Capitals had some good chances, too. And the Hawks... Oh, man. Maroon had a great chance at a goal, and I don't know if he whiffed or he got his stick lifted. Yeah, that's about it. Let's see what else Ben Pope says. Yeah, he's right. Valino draws a high-sticking call on Caps rookie Ryan Leonard despite his stick being nowhere near. That's a break. Yeah, and I'm sure that's what the Capitals coach thought. But, he threw a shoulder. Not an elbow, but he threw his shoulder into his face. Maybe that's not a penalty, but I mean, I think they just were going with the after effect because Valino was lying face down and needed assistance getting up. What is this? Oh, excuse me. Oh, the seven. Huh? Who has that? Yeah, that's probably not the Tecmo Super Bowl NES version. That's my preferred version for playing Tecmo Super Bowl. Okay, yeah, the UFL is supposed to start about 7:10, so a few more minutes, and that's when the Hawks are going back to play, to resume in the second period. All right. Oh, Valino's playing in it. Joseph Valino, or Joe Valino's playing in his 300th game tonight. Didn't know that. I missed that. All right. Wait, did the Hawks? They haven't hit him. Oh, that's okay. Alright, let's get set for the second period. Let's get the score overlay fixed here. Alright, the teams have returned to the ice. They're showing Spencer Knight stretching. Should be get going soon here. Replaying Ovechkin's goal. Oops, let's. Yeah, so the next goal, oh yeah, here's the Ryan Leonard high sticking. Valino drew the penalty. I guess I could just get rid of this top thing, but I kind of like that there, and in case I want to take this out at some point. And it's just a hair bigger, make it a little easier to read. Alright, should be getting underway shortly here. They're showing Anders Sorensen behind the Hawks bench. And we get the straight down angle. These does not win the draw. Caps dump it in. They're going left to right. And they're reds. jerseys, and the Hawks are going right to left in the white. Far face-off circle. Finally, the Hawks take it over. Korchinski now pass ahead to Maroon, and the Caps sent it to center ice. Maroon gets it to Nazar, though. Nazar, right wing pass. Back to Nazar in the slot. Goal! Oh, crap. Here goes my horn. 1 second. Apologies for the delay. I don't know if that was after the power play expired. I'm guessing probably. Yeah, so good good pass to find Nazar in the slot, and he just buried it over the glove side at 19:29. So that should be an even strength goal. Yeah, just beat him high, glove side. That good return pass to find Nazar in the slot, and the Hawks have a 1-goal lead here. 19:29 to go. Okay, they left the power play up there for some reason. That's wrong. Good job, CHSN. You can take that down anytime. All right, Caps win the draw. They send it in. They send it around the boards. 19:12 to go. Hawks finally skated out. It is Mikheyev. And they're going to be offsides because Bedard got knocked down and was offside because he got knocked down. They haven't given the assist yet. So Nazar skated it in. Right wing pass to Moore, who returned it to Nazar, who buried it from the slot, just touching the far face-off circle. Good pass. And Rinzal was on the ice, too. They don't have the assist yet. All right. 19:07. Apologies. We got a face-off in front of the Hawks bench, just outside the blue line, for the Caps, who won the draw. They have it in their own end. They send it up bench side into the far corner. Korchinski sends it up the near boards. Donato cross-ice pass to, I couldn't see who. Mikheyev, and his pass gets intercepted. Caps bring it up in front of the boxes, skated into the near corner. Centering pass is deflected away by Murph. Donato up the right boards, drops it for Mikheyev. The Hawks reset. Korchinski dumps it in from the red line. Hawks go for a change as Charlie Lindgren touches it, and the Caps play it behind the net and out of the zone. But that's Nazar with the puck again. He sends it to Teravainen. Back to Nazar, who skates in. Up the slot. Shot. It's wide. Behind the net. Still not out. Near face-off circle. Now, intercepted by the Hawks. Back to Teravainen, who tries to deke. He gets it to Donato, shoots it, and that looks like it got deflected into the near corner. Teravainen at the blue line, over to Rinzal, to Vlasic, near face-off circle. That shot is wide. Into the near board, or far boards make it. Now Teravainen to Vlasic at center ice, and he dumps it in. Both teams trying to get a change. We have 17:35 to go in the second. So, it was Nazar at 31 seconds, even strength. His 8th of the year from Moore, his first assist, and Maroon. Yeah, I think they just reflected that on the TV broadcast. All right, Caps in front of the Hawks bench, now in front of their own bench. They chip it in. In the slot, Ovi back. Takes it back to the blue line. He looks. He sends it into the near corner, behind the net now, far corner. Hawks up to Foligno in front of the Caps bench. He chips it in from the Hawks bench. And it might have been offside, I guess. 16:56. And Nazar had another chance from the slot, and that one was sent wide. Rinzal also sent one wide as well. All right, center ice face-off. Moore loses it. Caps dump it in. Behind the net, Spencer Knight up the near boards. what is going on? They CHSN just said 0 goals for Nazar. He just freaking scored, you morons. And near faceoff circle shot, point blank, big rebound for the Caps. Into the far corner, kept in. Far board, sent behind the net. And into the near corner. Korchinski tries to poke it away. He's pinning the play. And Krishev's there, but the Caps send it back to the blue line. To the near corner, down low to the near faceoff circle, back to 42, top of the far faceoff circle, shot, big rebound, and it's frozen as Murph gets taken down, just outside the crease. Knight freezes it, and they took the score bug down. It looks like 16-10 if the game center is to be believed that it's updated. Yeah, big turnover by the Hawks. A great chance for 88. And they had a rebound. And then 74 blasted it. And 16 almost stuck the rebound in. And 20 took down Murph. Okay, what do we got? Oh, they missed the draw. Caps win it, keep it in the zone. They trip it into the far corner. 21 has it. That is Protas. Okay, I gotta start learning their names. Under 16 to go. Knight behind his own net after the Cap sent it into the zone. Sent to Valino. Valino skates it out over the red line into the zone. Make that Bedard. Apologies. Bedard loses it. Caps in front of the benches. Looking. Centers. It goes all the way to the near boards. Chipped. Intercepted. That's Mikheyev up the left wing, near faceoff circle, sent around the boards to the far faceoff circle. Bedard sends it all the way back to the near corner, and the Caps come away with it. Number 9 skating ahead. Kaiser picks his pocket, and he'll send it out of the zone. Teravainen to the far faceoff circle, behind the net. He's looking. He tried to feed Bertuzzi. The puck gets away. Levshinov to Kaiser in the near. Levshinov, blue line, sends a long shot. I think it was blocked before it got through, though. Caps, center ice. They dump it into the far corner. They'll go off for a change. And the Hawks have it behind their own net. Kaiser has it. He sends a cross-ice pass. And Teravainen tried to drop pass, and it didn't work. Caps, far face-off circle, looking. Slot, shot, wide. Near boards. That is Kaiser, cross-ice pass. Skated up, I think, by Levshinov. He dumps it in from the red line. Goes to the near boards. Valino can't get it, though. Centering pass by the Caps at center ice now. Skated in the zone. Drop pass. Behind the zone, they tried to feed Ovechkin in the slot, and the Hawks ended up blocking a shot by a different Caps player, and they send it out. Under 14 to go now. Cross ice pass, make that far boards in front of the benches, chipped in near boards, and sent behind the net. Murph has it in the far corner. He falls down. Caps get the puck back. Far face-off circle. Near face-off circle. Shot. Big rebound into the far corner. Murph takes a hit. Caps get the puck. Far face-off circle. In the slot. Shot. Wide. Big rebound. Near corner. Shot. 26. That's saved into the far corner. 26 again has the puck. Another shot. That's blocked. 42, a long shot, but it goes wide into the far corner. Not kept in at the blue line either. 13-10 to go now in the second period. Skated behind the net into the far corner. Caps still have the puck. Far face-off circle. Blue line pass. Top of the face-off circle. Face-off circle shot. It gets through and it's tapped in. It's 2-1. And no, it was not Ovechkin. I'm sorry, it's 2-2. Forgot the Hawks had the lead. Apologies. 12:51. Unfortunately, Knight had it trickle 5-hole, and it was laying in the crease, and they got an easy tap in. They being the Caps. Oh, man. 42 tapped it in. Good shot by 24, and 42 tapped it in. Unfortunate for Spencer Knight, just couldn't find it. (13-11) shots on goal in favor of the Caps. 12:51 to go in the second. Moore takes a pass, or gets one free, shoots, big rebound, goal for the Hawks. They take the lead right back. Good play by Moore. 10 seconds later, the Hawks take the lead right back. Moore picked off a pass and forced the issue, and I'm not sure who got the goal. He didn't win the draw, but the defenseman sent an errant pass. Oh, no, that was somebody else who tapped it to Moore. I think it was Kurashev. And it got sent on net, and a great rebound to Kurashev in the slot. So Kurashev made the steal, set up Moore, and who had the shot? Slaggert had a great redirect. It got gloved but not held on, and then Kurashev sent, and they missed the draw. It's 12:35 to go. Caps dump it in from the red line. 14-13 shots on goal for the Caps. Near face-off circle, kept in at the blue line. Near face-off circle again for the Caps. Trying to get the goals up here. So that was, Nazar's. And do they even have... Yeah, there it is. Kurashev. They don't have the assisters yet. There's got to be assists. All right, Caps, 12:02, up the near boards. They skated in far boards. Intercepted by the Hawks. Donato dumps it to the Hawks bench, and the Caps take it. So, how do you say that guy's name? Fehervary, Fehervary is fifth from McMichael and Carlson. And then Kurashev, they haven't given out the assist yet. Times were 7:09 and 7:19. All 5 goals are even strength. Hawks dump it in, near corner. Caps behind their own net. Far face-off circle by the boards. It looks like that Bedard. That's Bedard. But the Caps get it. They go the other way. They got a 3-on-3. And I think they were going to get called for offsides. They had to pull up. Hawks have it in their own end. We got 11 minutes to go in the second. And the Hawks are getting a change, and they dumped it in. 15-13 shots on goal for the Caps. 10:50 to go in the second period. So who is 74? I should know who that is on the Caps. Come on, why can't I scroll? Yeah, it's John Carlson. I was going to say that. He looks familiar. All right. Caps skated in. It was actually, I don't think it was Carlson. Far face-off circle and out of the zone. They couldn't keep it in at the blue line, but they have it at neutral zone. Number 9 skates it in. Near face-off circle. Sends it around to the far face-off circle behind the net. Kept in at the blue line. Now still at the blue line. Far boards. Sent below behind the net. Knight trying to freeze it on the side of the net. It comes free. And we got some pushing and shoving by Dowd. He doesn't like Bertuzzi. Looks like Knight froze it at 10:06. So we're almost halfway through the game. Looks like a TV timeout for under. All right, so again, in the second period, the Caps, Nazar scored at 31 seconds to give the Hawks a 2-1 lead. His 8th goal. So it's just after the Hawks power play ended, like 10 seconds after. Nazar from Moore and Maroon. Then just recently, Washington tied it at 2-2. Fehervary, his 5th, from McMichael and Carlson. Then the Hawks took the lead again 10 seconds later at 7:19. Kurashev is 7th from Slaggert and Moore. Yeah. Kurashev, Slaggert, and Moore all, made the play. All right, let's check in on. Oh, the Red Wings are up 4-1 in Detroit over the Hurricanes. Again, 4-1 with 8:40 to go in the second, and still no score in Long Island. Wild 0, Islanders 0. They're about done with the first intermission. All right, now that we've got the goals highlighted and on the screen, we can probably just go back up and show you who is out on the ice when they get back. Because obviously, I don't know why the road team defaults to 4 forwards and a defenseman. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, they have Van Riemsdyk. He's 57. Okay. All right. Ouch. All right. They're still showing OV goals here. Showing the crowd. I assume it's his family. Alex Ovechkin's family, I assume. In the boxes. Now they show Ovi on the bench. Alright. Face-off in the far face-off circle in the Hawks zone. They come away with it. Still now up to Vlasic. Vlasic sends it up. Mikheyev chases into the near corner, but Capitals. Oh, they turned it over. Donato couldn't handle it, and Caps come the other way at 3-on-3 into the near boards. Oh, right in front of the crease. The TV wasn't following the puck very well. Caps had a chance, point blank, just outside the crease, and I don't know if they got credited with a shot on goal or not, but Carlson sends it out of his own zone for the Caps. It's back. Looks like it might be. Nope. Yeah, icing on the Hawks at 9:21. They got to replay that last chance for the Caps. Television camera wasn't really focusing on what was going on and couldn't follow the puck. Not a good night for CHSN. They still had the Hawks on the power play with 21 seconds after it had already expired. And then they had Nazar with 0 goals after he had a goal. All right. Caps had won the draw but couldn't center it. Oh, Hawks had it and couldn't get it out of the zone. Kept in by the Caps. Still kept in. Top of the far faceoff circle. Top of the near faceoff circle. Shot. Kick save by Spencer Knight. Behind the net. Into the near corner. Ovi has it. He's looking. Back to the blue line. 57. Long shot. Saved into the near corner. 40. I think that's 43. I don't think it's 42. Number 6. Top of the far faceoff circle. Down low for Ovechkin. Back to the blue line. They're trying to set up Ovi. Far face-off circle. He tried to hit 57. Back to the blue line. Number 6. He loses it. Donato could get away. He gets stopped. He tries to center it, but he gets knocked off the puck. And I guess he just sent one on net, and it was easily steered aside. 8:18 to go in the second. Far corner, Moore with the puck. He can't get it to a Hawk player, though, and the Caps have it. Intercepted by Foligno. He just took a slash, no call. Moore looking for Maroon in the near corner. Maroon to Foligno, far corner. Back to the blue line. Over to Korchinski. Drop to, can't see, maybe Murph. Looked like the Hawks had some chances from Foligno, but I couldn't see if they were on net. Korchinski trades places, and we got a big shot by Moore, but that doesn't go through. Moore, another one from the top of the faceoff circle, and this one's gloved at 7:39. .7:39 in the second. We got the under 10 media timeout. So yeah, If you're just joining us, Ovechkin got number 893 in the first period at 3:52. His 40th of the season, and assists were to Strome and Carlson. Then Bertuzzi tied it up. Then early in the second, Nazar gave the Hawks the lead. Then after 10 seconds after the Caps tied it at 2-2, Kurashev buried one off a rebound to give the Hawks the 3-2 lead. And that's where we stand. Alright, so this shows the first two goals. This shows you who's on ice. Looks like, unless it changes, Ovechkin will be back out after this break. Yeah, 2 assists on all the goals. All the goals are even strength. So that means 17-15 Caps shots on goal, meaning Knight has 15 saves on 17 shots, whereas Charlie Lindgren has 13 saves on 15 shots. And TV is back from the commercial break. They're showing us 2024 U.S. National Junior Team picture with Frank Nazar, Sam Renzel, Ryan Leonard, and Oliver Moore on the TV as we speak. All right. Still waiting. Both teams are getting their lines set. Leonard's number 9. Okay, that's what that was about. 3 of the 4 were Hawks, and all of them are in the game tonight, and Leonard's on the Caps. All right, far face-off circle in the Caps zone. Nazar doesn't win it. Caps behind their own net. Bertuzzi delivers a hit and then falls. Caps bringing it up the near boards and finally out. Leonard can't get it away from Nazar. Nazar skates it into the zone, sends it into the far corner, and he chases it. Leonard fell down. They didn't like Nazar. Oh, we're going to have a line brawl, I think, here. There's a lot of action going on. Kaiser got taken down. Somebody's attacking Bertuzzi. I mean, Bertuzzi just wanted to stand up for Nazar. Wow, it's hard to know which to watch. All 4 players are fighting. Actually, all 5 are paired up. Teravainen's just grabbing jerseys. We got 7:20 to go. There's going to be some penalties after this melee. Didn't see that Nazar did anything wrong. Not sure what the Capitals' problem is. This should be a penalty on the Caps. Unless they go roughing. Oh, Bertuzzi takes a shot after the linesperson had pulled, I don't think it was Dowd. Dowd was in with a different guy. I don't know. I guess Leonard didn't like being taken down by Nazar. Levshunov needs to find his helmet. Nazar took it in. Yeah, Dowd frickin' boarded Nazar in retaliation. This should be a Dowd penalty. And then somebody took Kaiser down. Teravainen didn't do anything. He just grabbed jerseys to break things up. I don't think Nazar tripped him. The guy fell on his own, and then Dowd and another player boarded Nazar. This should be against the Caps. I mean, they may give some 5-minute fightings for throwing punches, but we'll see. And somebody was grabbing Bertuzzi around the neck. So this was all started by the Caps. This should be an interesting call here. Not sure what we're going to get. They give Nazar a slashing call. You've got to be kidding me. And just ignoring what? The cross-check that he took? Are you kidding me? How is it slashing, by the way? Maybe interference? But Dowd frickin' boarded him. This can't be the only call. They're on the power play. Unreal. Unfreaking real. I don't know what game these refs are watching. These are absolutely got boarded and nothing. Nothing to show. Caps are on the power play. They're ninth. Oh, the Hawks are ninth in penalty kill. Power play, they're 13th, I think. Wilson on the power play. Hate that goon, too. Carlson, blue line. Shot. Nope, deflected into the near corner. Strom's there. Vlasic trying to battle. Foligno there. Strom still trying to work it free. Back to Carlson at the blue line. 6:50 to go in the second. 1:27 on the power play. Down low, Strom. Back to I can't read his name. Chychrun? Strom. Back to number 6. Chychrun. Puck comes free. And Murph to somebody else who clears it down the length of the ice. 1:10 on the power play. 6:30 to go in the second period. 6:22, 6:21, 6:20, and under a minute now on the power play. And the Hawks clear it down to in front of their bench. 6:10 in the second, under 50 in the power play. Wilson chips it ahead. Bertuzzi, I think, I couldn't see the name. Hawks send it behind the Caps net. We got under 6 to go. 5:53 to go. Now 5:50 and only 30 seconds on the power play. Dubois, D-U-B-O-I-S. Sandin sends it down low. Rinzel behind his own net. Can't get it out. Kept in by the Caps. Sandin down to the... Now Wilson touched it. Now Kaiser has it with 10 seconds. He sends it down the length of the ice. This should just about do it for the... Whoops, I clicked the wrong button. For the power play. And it is 1 second. It's over. Caps have it. Far face-off circle. Shot. It's behind the net. 5:12 to go in the second. Shot. And into the far corner. Couldn't see if it was on net or not. Vlasic sends it behind the net. That is Donato. Far corner. He falls down. Caps take the puck. They get it to, and they send it out to center ice. Into the near boards. Shots this period, 7-5 Capitals. Up along the near boards into the near corner. Bedard battling 88. And now it's at the blue line. Cross ice pass. Long shot does not get through. Hawks have the rebound. They get it out of the zone. But the Caps have it in their own end with 4.5 to go in the second. Up the far boards, along the benches. Behind the net, Spencer Knight. Up the near boards, kept in by the Caps. 16 and 26 near boards. Vlasic and I think Donato. Donato finally gets it. He chips it up along the boxes, make it. And Van Riemsdyk, number 57, sends it to 26. Up the near boards. 16 has it. Near face-off circle along the boards. Hawks chip it to center ice where the Caps take over. Under 4 to go. 3:50 in the second. Center ice. Teravainen gets it to Kaiser, who tried to feed the right wing, and it gets chipped out of the zone. Bertuzzi backhands it in. And that is, Charlie Lindgren behind his own net, and the Caps have it. 3.5 to go. They're trying to bring it up the near boards. Centering pass, and looks like Lebshanov had it, and he got it to somebody who sent it up ahead. Hawks trying to get a quick change. Caps are bringing it up, though, into the near corner, or Lebshanov sends it up the near boards. Not out. Caps have it just outside the crease. And it goes into the far corner. Kept in not kept in. 3:02 to go. And the Hawks have it behind their own net. Under 3 now to go. We got 10:53, 52, 51, 10:50 to go in the second. Far corner. Maroon battling. Foligno's there. Kept in at the blue line. Long shot. Rebound into the near corner. Foligno sends it to Maroon behind the net. Maroon getting knocked off the puck. He tries to get it to Foligno. Now the Caps have it in the near face-off circle. They skate it out. Left wing, now center. Far face-off circle. Centering pass, gets through everybody. Near boards. Who is that? Vlasic. He gets it to Foligno. Foligno skates it up the near boards. Sends it around to the far boards. And a long shot on net, deflected into the far corner. 2:04 to go. Behind the net, that's Carlson. He gets a pass to, I can't see the number, around to 43. Vlasic hits him though. Hawks trying to battle for it. They send it to Rinzel, far boards. He skates it back to the blue line. He gets it to, I can't see the number, long shot. To Rinzel at the blue line. He gets it to Moore. Moore tries to poke it free, and the Caps have it. We have 1:30 to go in the second. Caps dump it in from their own end. They have it just by the far face-off circle. As they're getting a line change, they have to keep it in at the blue line. Spencer Knight sends it around to the near corner. Up the far boards. Caps keep it in. Far face-off circle. It's deflected into the near boards. And the Hawks finally have it. They pass it to the Caps bench. Caps dump it right back in. Under a minute to go. Near corner. Behind the net. Back to the blue line by the Caps bench. Near boards blue. Long shot. Think that got on net. Saved into the far corner. Far face-off circle. 42 seconds. Blast from the blue line. Held on and saved. Yes, Vlasic, get that capital off of Spencer Knight's back, please. We got 39.6. That might be the under 6 media timeout, too. All right. So 3-2, late in the period. And here we'll scroll up on the goals so you can see all the goals. We'll do the penalties real quick. Ryan Leonard at 18:21 of the first, high sticking. Really wasn't high sticking. He just got his shoulder up into Foligno's face and he fell. Then Nazar with a slash, which wasn't a slash either. The guy tripped. I didn't see him hit the guy with the stick at all. And then Nazar proceeded to get boarded, and there were no other penalties on that 5-on-5. Not a line brawl because Teravainen wasn't fighting anybody. But pretty close. Okay, so there's all 5 goals right now on the screen. Again, Ovechkin, his 40th of the year, his 893rd of his career, making him one short of tying Wayne Gretzky at 894 for the all-time lead in goals scored in the NHL. So that makes the Caps 0 for 1 on the power play and the Hawks 0 for 1 on the power play. All 5 goals, even strength. All right, checking in on Detroit. 4-2 Red Wings at the second intermission. They are hosting the Carolina Hurricanes. They're up. Detroit's up 4-2 in Detroit. And the Islanders in Long Island lead the Wild 2-1, 11:33 to go in the second. And the Chicago Wolves are off tonight. They have a road trip with games this weekend. Only available on Flow Hockey. Unless any of them are on like NHL Network, maybe Sunday. The Caps are 3 points behind the Jets. Wow, the Jets for the President's Trophy. The 108 to 105, and then the Stars are at 104. Far face-off circle. That is blocker's side for Spencer Knight. Caps win the draw. In the slot, shot high and wide. Behind the net, Murph tries to get it out. Teravainen can't. Oh, the Caps had Ovechkin had it in the slot, and he couldn't drag the puck to get a shot on net. 22 seconds. It's in the far face-off circle. Caps play it behind their own goal. Carlson up ahead to, I can't see the number. He chips it in. It is behind the Hawks net. Far corner, 8 seconds. Sent into the near boards. Carlson tries to chip it And looks like Murph has it. He chips it. That's the end of the second period. So the Hawks take the lead through 40 minutes. They are up 1 goal on the Caps. Ovechkin put the Caps up 1-0, but it's been mostly Blackhawks since. All right, so this period ended 7:46 p.m. Central, meaning it should resume about 8:04 p.m. for the third period, 8:04 p.m. Central Time. So again, let's we got all the goals here for you if you can see it. This is the first period. This is obviously the second period. As of now, 18-17 shots on goal in favor of the Caps. Excuse me. Each team had 10 in the first. Let's get a quick check on the UFL. Yeah, just a reminder, tomorrow night at 7 we'll have UFL action with the Memphis Showboats at the DC Defenders. So let's just check in on that game real quick. It is 3-0 Birmingham. They're up 3-0 on Michigan. It's just underway in the second quarter. All right. So there are the goals. So this means Spencer Knight has 16 saves on 18 shots, and Charlie Lindgren has 14 saves on 17 shots. All right, let's check in. Hits, 9 by the Hawks, 2 for Rinzel, 2 for Moore. Do they have another new player? No, that's it. I should know all these other numbers. They're just hard to see sometimes on these jerseys tonight. All right, need to move this up. Hits for the Caps, 11, 2 for Matt Waugh, R-O-Y. I'm assuming it's Waugh. And Trevor Van Riemsdyk, number 57. Giveaways, 10 for the Hawks. Yikes. 11. Nope, make that 6. Apologies. For the Caps. 1 takeaway for the Hawks. 6 for the Caps. 2 for Nick Dowd. 13 block shots for the Hawks. Connor Murphy leads the way with 4. And 6. Did I say 13 block shots for the Hawks? Murphy with 4. 6 block shots, nobody more than 1 for the Caps. Face-offs, holy cow. The Hawks were 8 of 14 after 1. They're now 9 of 26. That means, holy cow. They only won 1 draw in the second period. Oh, we almost had a touchdown. Or was that almost a pick? I missed who had the ball. All right, I'm done for the UFL. Wow, 17 of 26 for the Caps. That means, so there were 12. Wait, how many draws? I said there was 14, and now there's 26. So they had. Wait a minute. They won 11 of. The Caps won 11 of 12 draws in the second period. Oof. I can't believe there weren't more penalties than just Nazar's penalty. Thought that was some BS. All right, I'm looking at the scratches. Yeah, again, I heard Reichel missed a team meeting. That's why he's inactive tonight. I guess that explains why Kurashev's in the lineup. So I think he would have been scratched. Him or Maroon would have been scratched, I assume. Alright, well, the goals are here. I can go through them later. Right now I'm going to take a brief break. Thanks for joining, though, tonight. Really appreciate it. Maybe we'll see history. Hopefully not if you're a Hawks fan, if you want them to win a game here. But unless the Hawks rip off some goals and Ovi cashes in on a garbage one or something. But alright, I'll be right back. Well, actually, let's see. We got who's got the? Oh, Birmingham has the ball. Yeah, all right, let's just sit tight. Long pass down the left side, incomplete in the end zone. 11:14 to go. Oh yeah, so what did I gotta look at my own channel really quick. Wait a minute, is this game... Oh, JG9. Yeah, Jaguar Gator 9 is doing this UFL game. Of course. Handoff left side goes nowhere. They're going to have third and long from about the 28. Alright, I just want to check something really quick here. I'm trying to remember what I did for the Super Bowl. Really quick. Yeah, I didn't do time updates. I just said time updates. Yeah, I did score and time and ball possession. Well, and then I think I can put the UFL site up then. Alright. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll try to put the UFL site up like we're doing tonight for the Hawks here. Alright, again, UFL 3rd and 11, and we got a whistle. I think delay a game on Birmingham. Third and 16 now for Birmingham. They're going the wrong way. Birmingham's 0-1. Michigan's 1-0. Third and 16 from the 32. Shotgun, back to pass. Number 2 looks. And it's intercepted. So they threw away a chance to get another field goal. Bad throw into coverage. Alright, with that, I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be back. Alright, we're back. Still got 8 or so minutes till the third period starts up. Yeah, Michigan just got a interception off of the Birmingham quarterback. And then if you weren't with us earlier, announced that here on Sinbin Stream we will have UFL coverage beginning tomorrow with at 7 p.m. Central with the Memphis Showboats at the DC Defenders. All right, the Michigan takes over at their own 20, handoff up the middle, goes for about 6. They're going to mark him for 5, though. I thought he had 6 or more, but 2nd and 5, clock rolling, 9:12 in the second period. Let's take a quick look at Twitter. We got you the stats, we got you the goals. Oh, actually, now they say it's 19-17 shots on goal in favor of the Caps. So that means Spencer Knight has 17 saves on 19 shots. All right, there. You know what? Let's check in on JG9. I just see what he does for his UFL coverage. Okay, we got the desktop muted. That's huge. Okay, he doesn't... Okay, he has something up for Fox. Okay. Oh, yeah. See, he does like a running clock. I don't know how... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can figure out some graphics, or maybe I can... Yeah, put up there... I'll probably just put the UFL thing up their site. Yeah, he's got his donations and his votes for, baseball games coming up. All right. Just taking a quick peek. Oh, Danny Etling. I think he was a Packer briefly, like maybe in camp. That name sounds familiar. He's the Michigan quarterback. They just got a pass on first down for about 2 yards. All right, let's take a quick look. Anything that maybe... Let's see. Wait, what? Did he not have anything to summarize the second? Etling, back to pass, throws incomplete. Alright, well, I'll do full play-by-play tomorrow. Again, looking forward to that. Some football to watch. And, do play-by-play for, and, chat in the chat, put up a poll, maybe I'll say who's going to win this game, stuff like that. Oh, did we get more votes on goals? No, it's still 2. So people think there's going to be 2 goals and one person, or somebody had 17. So 83 to 17%, 2 goals to 1 goal. 4th down coming up for Michigan. All right, let's see. Did Ben Pope type anything up about the second period? Oh, yeah, here we go. Hawks have played admirably well so far. They're let lots of these games slip away this season. Yeah, that's the problem. They're either up a goal or down a goal, and then they just have a meltdown in the third. Lately, they've been having terrible first periods, or where they get down 2-0, but not the case tonight. Good return by Birmingham into Michigan Panthers territory for the Birmingham Stallions. All right, let's get back to the Hawks coverage just in case, and the game tomorrow night will be on ABC if you want to watch along. And if you happen to have cable or satellite in the Chicago area, the Hawks game against the Penguins on Tuesday will be on WCIU, so there will be a Hawks game on cable in the local market. I know CHSN is still, they haven't even come to an agreement with for the White Sox, obviously Bulls and Blackhawks yet, because they want the CHSN to be on an upper tier and make people pay more for it. Well, hate to break it to you, Comcast, you got to take all the money you can get, because people are canceling cable TV, and the second wave of cord cutting is to cancel cable companies as ISPs or internet service providers. So I don't think they have a leg really to stand on. Okay, we've got, you can watch the Zamboni circle here. We'll just go up like this. I guess I could always click over, but I just prefer this page to share. I think it's the easiest to read. The printing's a little larger. This will have the people on ice. Alright, we're getting set. I gotta fix the score bug. Agree with Pope. Oh, okay, they're interviewing the assistant coach for the Hawks. But let's get the score overlay here. "20 minutes to go. Can the Hawks hang on? Or is Ovi going to make history either by tying Wayne Gretzky at 894 or possibly getting to 895 and setting the record? We shall see in the next 20 minutes. If not, they play. Washington plays Sunday, so they'll have a good chance to get the record at home. I believe they're home Sunday. Alright, they're showing the Hawks shot chart where they took their shots, where the goals came from, their shots on goal. Alright, yeah, and if I scroll this far down, you can see, oh wait, you can't see the total shots on goal, though. I'd have to go up a little bit. Yeah, I guess I need to make the window a little bit bigger, and maybe I just take this area at the top off. But I just thought, in case I ever take this out, that it'd be good to have this still at the top and just a little bit bigger to make it a little easier to read. But you can let me know in the comments live or after the game. First 2 NHL points for Moore on the 2 assists that he's had on the Hawks' last 2 goals this season. Most goals in the third period by guess who? Alex Ovechkin with 20. Mikko Rantanen has 17. And it looks like Ovi has 8 empty net goals this year. All right, we're set. Caps in red going right to left. Hawks in white going left to right. The puck goes to the Caps goalie, who taps it, and Caps send it up, but Vlasic has it. He leaves it for Nazar behind the net. Nazar sends it up the far boards. Cross ice pass to Vlasic, sorry. Hawks dump it into the far corner. Far face-off circle, looking, shot. Oh, they looked for Bertuzzi, I think it was wide open, but it missed him. Rinzel passes to Vlasic. Far face-off circle, that's wide and into the near corner. Rinzel's shot is blocked. Nazar, by the face-off dot, that's steered aside or blocked into the far corner. Into the slot from the far face-off dot, shot and held on at 19:09 to go. So Nazar active again. He had a goal in the second period to give the Hawks a 2-1 lead. Oh, gotta wake up my tablet for the boat horn when Hawks score. All right, Nazar. They're showing Nazar on the bench. Still waiting. Far face-off circle. Caps win the draw. Carlson out of the far corner. Caps finally work it ahead. Up ahead to 22, who chips it into the near corner. Behind the net, into the far corner. I don't know who that was on the Hawks. Looked like Bedard was trying to do a takedown. He gets it ahead to... I don't know if that's Donato. I can't see the numbers. Murph dumps it in. Far corner. That's Carlson behind the net. 32 sends it up. And ahead, the Caps miss on the pass, so the Hawks have it in their own end. 18:35 to go in the third. Down behind the net, of course, that's Charlie Lindgren. He gets it. Caps skate it out and dump it in from the red line. Goes to the far boards. Back by the blue line, the Caps have it. Far face-off circle. The Hawks try to chip it out. It's not out. Caps keep it in. Behind the net, looking. Far corner, centering pass to 42. Long shot. Deflected high. Spencer Knight just took a cross-check to the back and nothing. Behind the net, Caps have it. 17:52 to go. Up the right wing. Into the center. Drop to the left winger and then centered and a shot saved by Spencer Knight. Behind the net, worked free by the Caps into the near faceoff circle. Finally, Rinzel takes it behind the Hawks net. Then they send it up and dump it in from the red line in front of the benches. Kurashev, near faceoff circle. He gets it back from Velino, I think. And the Caps get it out of the zone. So Kurashev, Velino, and Foligno on a line. Rinzel's out there, but it looks like he's going for a change. Foligno loses the puck. Caps get it by their own bench. They send it to the right wing. Chipped ahead. Far face-off circle. And back to the blue line. Van Riemsdyk falls down. Hopefully this isn't tripping on Maroon. 6 to Van Riemsdyk. It is a penalty. It's going to be tripping on Maroon. 16:51. Damn it. Near the blue line, and Maroon decides to trip Van Riemsdyk. Go figure. Thanks to Reichel missing that meeting. That's probably why Maroon's even in the lineup. Good job. Yeah, he just got his stick. Got his skate with his stick. I don't know. Tripping Maroon. 22-18 shots on goal. And they missed the draw again. Go figure. 1:55. The Hawks clear it down the length of the ice. So yeah, tripping on Maroon at 3:09. Yeah, Van Riemsdyk drew the penalty. I was just scrolling up. Okay, let's get this back so you can see the players on ice. Pass goes through to the near boards. They had a chance in the slot. Far corner, the Hawks can't get it free. Caps keep it in at the blue line. Top of the far faceoff circle. Shot. Big rebound. And Ovi got it. He ties Gretzky at 16-14. Ties the game and ties up the great one. Alex Ovechkin with 894 career goals. Unbelievable. Big rebound. As big rebound. Knight couldn't get to it. Oh, Murph. No. Okay. No. This is not going to be Ovi's goal. The Hawks' own goal. I don't think Ovechkin never touched it. This can't be an Ovi goal. So I take that back. I don't think he's getting this. It'll be whoever shot it last. They can't just give it to him because he was the nearest guy. Yeah, this will be an interesting call. So Washington ties it on a power play goal. They have it behind near face-off circle. They send it ahead. Yeah, the replay. Ovi never touched it. He celebrated like he did, but he didn't. Oh man, in the crease. Oh man, the Caps almost had another chance to take the lead. Up the near boards, Hawks. Mazar chases. This is going to be icing at 15:38. Yeah, this is not. I apologize. That's going to be wrong. Ovechkin. I'm going to delete the comment, but I just assumed he did. But all right, I removed the message. There's no way this is his goal. They are still looking at it. They have not updated. Oh, Protas, number 21, is injured. He headed to the locker room. Not sure what happened to him. Oh, it looked like the Caps got away with a slash, too. They missed the draw. It's 15:34. Puck goes down the length of the ice. Bertuzzi in the near corner pursues. They still have not awarded the goal to this. Yeah, okay, now they say Dylan Strome is 25th on the power play. The game summary hasn't updated. All right, we got a whistle at 15:19. Apologies, got distracted about the goal scorer here. All right, here's the replay. Bertuzzi had one in the shot, just outside the crease, and it was a big glove save by the Caps goal. Charlie Lindgren. Apologies. So Strome, unassisted, they're saying now. Yeah, because he shot it, and it went off. I think Murph did an own goal, unfortunately for Spencer Knight. All right, so no goal. We're still at 893 for Ovechkin. 15:15 to go in the game. The Capitals send it up the bench side. 9. Loses the puck to Vlasic, but he gets it back and gets it to 42. Dumps it in from the red line. Spencer Knight behind his own net with 15 minutes to go. Caps have it. Man, I don't know what the Hawks are doing. This could be another penalty, or it's offside at 14:53. Bedard's getting away with some clutching and grabbing here. Nope, they did call it. He didn't get away with it. I think holding on Bedard, I assume, is the call. Yep. Power play again for Washington. This is dangerous. Yeah, Bedard just wrapped his right arm around the guy. That guy was holding Bedard, too, around the leg, though. It was 9. Who's 9 again? Apologies. That's Ryan Leonard. Is number 9. All right. Puck comes out of the zone, though. Caps have to... Carlson has it in his own end. He's drop pass. Hawks, good pressure here. Caps are 1 for 2 with one shot on the power play. Yeah, that last one, I guess that gets us a shot on that, even though it was an own goal by the Hawks. All right, back to the blue line on the power play. Far face-off circle, blue line again. Carlson sends it down. Far corner, though. Back to the blue line. I think that's Leonard, number 9. Down low. In the slot. Pass goes to the far boards, and Foligno will clear it. 14 minutes to go in the game. Behind their own net. Caps are bringing it up. Yeah, we got 13:50 now to go in the third. In the slot. To Ovi, who buried it. There's 894. And the Caps have the lead. And history, the second player in NHL history to get to 894 goals is Alex Ovechkin. Wow. That one was his. So he was just inches from setting the record if there hadn't been a Gretzky applause, standing ovation. He did it. Maybe we should tweet it. Knight gets beat blocker side. Great feed on a good pass by actually Carlson to the near face-off dot, and it got buried like blocker side high. Knight was low and sealing the near post. So he is now tied with Wayne Gretzky and needs one goal to set the all-time goal scorer lead. And obviously we're on an applause break. And the lesser storyline here is the Hawks now trail 4-3. So he did it. Yeah, we could. There's a big break. They're showing. Yeah, he's getting the crowd pumped. Alright, just real quick, I wanted to tweet. I cannot type. Still on applause break. Big moment in history, National Hockey League history here. Congrats to Alexander Ovechkin. He's waving from the bench area. But meanwhile, that is his 41st goal at 6:13 on the power play. Yeah, wasn't there a last goal on the power play too? NHL. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay, Strom's goal was not the power play. Then TV was wrong because they had the Caps at 1 for 2 on the power play. They're 1 for 3. At any rate, 6:13 of the third. Ovechkin, his 41st goal of the season from Carlson. It was a great pass by Carlson. And Mangiapane, Mangiapane, number 88. Looks like we're about set to get going again. It's 24-19 shots on goal as they show Gretzky giving applause and handshakes to the people around him. Looks like it's him and his wife and Gary Bettman, the NHL commissioner, is there. They still have 894 tied all-time NHL in goals on their scoreboards. Ovechkin, and they missed the draw. CHSN. Sent in by the Caps. Spencer Knight behind his own net. Into the far corner. Kaiser battling. Caps get the puck. And Teravainen knocks it to Kaiser in the far corner. Sends it to Murph up the near boards. Down the length of the ice. No icing. Caps goalie plays it up the far boards. Hawks briefly kept it in, but now the Caps have it at center ice. They're getting a line change. They dump it in, and Spencer Knight waits behind his own net. Sends it up the far boards, out of the zone, but the Caps take over at center ice. Retreat into their own end. And sent up the near boards. And 90, or 8, now make that 80. Near face-off circle, he hits a backhander. I thought he had scored, or he thought he had scored. Goes high and wide into the far corner. Number 80 has it again. Back to the blue line. Knocked away, but not out of the zone. Sent into the near corner. Behind the net, off the net. Up the near boards. Number 6. Blue line pass. Far corner. Behind the net. Hawks battling. They can't get the puck out of their own end. It has been in this. Levshunov got taken down, no call. Caps keep it in. It's like they're on the power play. and they're not. This is a 5-on-5. 12:10 to go in the game, and finally the Hawks get it out, and the goalie comes out of the net to play it in the near face-off circle. Got 12 minutes even to go. 11:58 now. Up the near boards. Into the near corner. Battling. Both two players each team in the near corner. Finally, Hawks couldn't get it out. 42 at the blue line. Cross ice pass. Shot. And either into the netting. No, Knight gloved it. Apologies. Didn't see it. 11:37 should be the under 14 media timeout. So, Alex Ovechkin scores 2 goals to tie Wayne Gretzky on the all-time goal scorer list. That's the big story right now. And he came really close to setting the record. The Hawks got an own goal on their power play, and Ovi was right there. He could have tapped it in if Murph hadn't accidentally sent it into his own net. So whoever voted for 2 goals is right so far. We still have 11:37 to go in the game. And again, he nearly had it. All right, so Ovechkin on the power play from Carlson and Magia Payne. We're going to scroll back up to show you who's on ice. Yeah, I guess I could. Yeah, if I do it there, you can see the shots on goal total, even though we've got it at the top too. But this should show everybody on ice still. If I hover, does it do it? No. Yeah, I got to go like that to show. Okay, well, we'll do that. That's fine. You got shots on goal totals at the top. All right. Well, thanks for everybody who's joined tonight. Hope you've enjoyed the excitement here, the history being made. Please subscribe to Sinbin Stream on YouTube. Really helps out the channel. We will have the Hawks game on Sunday. That game, real quick. Let's see. They play the Penguins at 5 o'clock. The game is in Chicago, and then they play them Tuesday night in Pittsburgh. We'll have that game. Those are the next 2 Hawks games coming up. They're showing Ovi celebrating along the boards with the fans. Meanwhile, in Detroit, Red Wings are only up 4-3 now with 7:05 to go. Red Wings 4, Hurricanes 3. And in Long Island, they're about to start the third. It's 2-1 Islanders over the Wild. So, yeah, this game, because of the applause breaks for Ovechkin, has been slower than the Detroit game. Now they're putting the spotlight on him. I guess we're still celebrating, but understood this is a historical moment in hockey history. All right. Ovechkin on the ice. Far face-off circle for the Hawks. Draw cleared out by Mikheyev into the near boards. Capitals in the near corner. Another shot from the top of the face-off circle. It goes wide. Good pass, but to no avail for the Caps. 11:24 to go. And the Caps have it in their... had to wait for the TV camera to pan over and show that the Caps had it in their own face-off circle. Up in front of the Caps bench, cross-ice pass to Ovi. It goes wide of him, though, and Rinzal has it. He whiffs, though. His pass didn't go anywhere. Touch pass to Bedard up the right wing, looking, top of the face-off circle. Shot, glove save, 10:57. Decent shot on goal there by Connor Bedard, who quietly, he's been pretty quiet tonight. We've got Slaggert, Nazar, Moore, Maroon, Khrushchev, Slaggert, Moore. Yeah, no points for Bedard tonight. 10:56 actually to go. They just updated on TV. 25-20 shots on goal in favor of the Caps. All right, we're still waiting on the lines person. He's talking to both centers. Face-off, won by the Hawks, sent into the near corner. Maroon chases behind the net. Foligno's there at the far corner. It works free. Hawks trying to push it back, but they keep it in. Murph at the blue line dumps it in. Maroon behind the net to actually the far corner. Foligno. Man, zoom in, camera. You're so far out. Blue line over to Murph. Top of the faceoff circle shot is wide into the far corner. Foligno sends it behind the net. Maroon taps it. Murph chases in the near corner. Caps have the puck near boards. They send it to center ice. They miss, though, as Korchinski retreats to his far corner. He takes a hit. The Hawks have it in the far corner. 10-10 to go. Behind the net, Korchinski over to, I think, it's Nazar. And the Hawks having trouble with the puck in the near corner. Murph behind the net to Korchinski. We got 9:50 to go in the game. Finally, the Hawks have it, and they immediately turn it over in their own in the end. Near boards for the Caps in the near faceoff circle. Shot held on by Spencer Knight at 9:37. So this should be the under 10 TV timeout. It's getting late. Hawks need to. Thanks. Oh yeah, that could definitely happen. Yeah, he could get the record on an empty netter. Good point. Yeah. Well, thanks for the comment. Seen you here before. Thanks, Bubba Green Fryer. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining. Let's check in on Detroit. 4-3 Red Wings over the Hurricanes. 5:22 to go in the third. In Long Island, still 2-1 Islanders over the Wild. They got 17:31 to go. That's it for 3 games on the Friday night slate. I really appreciate everybody tuning in, watching. Hope you like this is the first time I've got the whole score sheet or make that the game center. Yeah, there's the shots on goal. Face-off percentage. The Hawks, believe it or not, led. They had won 8 of 6 in the first period, and then on the face-offs, and then the Capitals proceeded to win 11 of 12 in the second period. Power play. Okay, now I'm so confused. Are they calling that last 2 goals power plays? Yes, they finally fixed it on the game sheet. So TV was right. The Caps are 2 for 3 on the power play. The Hawks are 0 for 1. And that's why I noticed here on the stats sidebar here. Alright, so we're showing, in the last goal, 2 penalties on the Hawks. Both of them cashed in. That's why it's a 4-3 game. Hawks led 3-2 after 2. They're showing Gretzky with Bettman sitting. Near face-off circle. Hawks win the draw. Up the near boards. Out of the zone, but the Caps have it in their own end. They send it up the near boards. Ovechkin centers it. It gets away, though. Bertuzzi dumps it in. It goes to the near boards, near face-off circle. Sent out of the zone by the Caps. Right winger can't get there. Bertuzzi over to Rinzal. Rinzal up to Teravainen. Centering pass misses into the near corner for the Hawks. Caps bring it out. Center ice. Ahead to the right wing. Far corner. Kaiser had his stick held, I thought. Kaiser and Levshunov behind the net, battling for the puck with 2 other Caps. 43 knocks down Kaiser. Ovechkin, far boards, he falls down with Levshunov. Shot, which the TV missed, on net, saved by Knight, and the Hawks dump it in from the neutral zone with 8.5. That was Kaiser on the dump in. And the Hawks trying to chase it near corner. Oh, shoot, I got the wrong time. 8:19. I shouldn't do these on the fly. I should wait for whistles. 8:15 to go. 8:12 now. And the Hawks get it taken away up the left wing. 88. Drop over to the top of the faceoff circle. Shot. Saved into the far corner. Capital on the ice. Behind the net to Korchinski. Under 8 to go. Centering pass to Moore. Moore in front of his Caps bench. He chips it in. And actually it was on net, so it was frozen. And we got 7:49 to go. 7:49 to go in the third. Thanks everyone for tuning in as Ovi's trying to make history. He's tied history. We still got 7:49 to go. Yeah, well, at least it's an entertaining game. At least they're not getting blown out. That's all I ask for, is that they don't play like crap, and they've played well tonight. All right, Caps control the draw. They send it up the near boards. It's in front of the penalty box area. Now it's dumped into the near corner. Hawks can't get there. Actually, Vlasic tried to get it to the far corner. Hawks send it ahead, but it's gloved down by 38 of the Caps, and now he's in his own zone. Skated into the offensive zone for the Caps. Behind the net, number 9, that's Leonard. 2 Hawks battling with him for the puck. And another Cap. Dowd gets it free. Blue line, Caps. Near face-off circle. Down low. Backhand pass. Oh, no, to a collision. Far face-off circle, far board, sent into the far corner. We got under 7 to go now, 6:55. Cap still hanging on to the puck. Dowd, cross-ice pass. Down low to the face-off circle, boards. Tough angle shot is saved, and the Hawks have it. Bedard sends it behind the net to Rinzal. I'm sure the Hawks are at least changing their forwards. We got 6:33 to go. 6:30 to go as the Hawks chip it in. Foligno into the near boards. Maroon taps it. He can't get the puck. Caps, left winger. They're going to be offsides at 6:17. 6:17 to go in the third. Will they get an empty netter? Will it be Ovechkin with the record? We shall see. Thanks for the hearts. All right, they're showing Maroon. He's still out there. Okay, that was a funny draw. They let it go, though. I thought the sent around into the near boards. Just these linesmen kill me. Near boards, still battling. Okay, the Caps come away with it. Blue line passes into the near face-off circle. Near corner. Back to the blue line, cross ice pass, far boards, into the far corner. Hawks can't dig it out yet, though. Kaiser loses it. 80. Valino's there, and Kaiser, 2 players, each team battling in the far corner. 5:37 to go. Foligno finally gets it. He chips it out by the benches. And Maroon has it. He sends it to Levshunov, who taps it ahead to... That's Teravainen, drop pass. Korchinski, his shot goes wild on a block and into the far corner. Now the Hawks keep it in at the blue line. Korchinski again, 5:15 to go. Nazar to the near corner. Murph behind the net. Far corner, far face-off circle. Still Murph, shot, no, pass. Nazar, oh, he sends it wide into the far corner. Teravainen can't get it. And the Caps have it behind their own net with under 5 to go. Unfortunate. Oh, big collision in the far corner. And the Caps still don't have it out. Now they will, as they send it back in front of their own net. 4:42 to go. Tapped ahead. Oh, in alone, in the slot. It's Ovi. He goes behind the net. I thought he could have lifted it in. He centers it. They're looking for him in the near corner. Nothing. And almost out of the zone. Yeah, now it's out of the zone. as the Caps have it. That's Van Riemsdyk in his own 4:20 to go in his own faceoff circle. He skates it ahead and into the near corner. That would be Vlasic, and they finally get it down the length of the ice. But this is going to be icing on the Hawks. 4:06, so I'm sure Ovi will be out there again. 4:06 to go. I'm sure they're going to try and set him up on this draw. Ovi had it in the slot. He was faking backhand to forehand, and I think because Spencer Knight came so far out of the crease to the left, he just couldn't get a handle on it, and he took it around the net, and then they tried to set him up again. Actually, Ovi's on the bench right now. All right, near face-off circle, and the lines person said psych. All right, the Hawks actually win the draw. Rinzel to Vlasic, and now it comes ahead to Bedard, who tries to get it at center ice. He's got somebody with him. Near faceoff circle, his shot is blocked. And, kept in by Rinzel, and a long shot on net. Gloved, but no whistle. Near boards and out of the zone. Rinzel, though, gets it over to Mikheyev, who retreats and sends it back to the defenseman. We got 3:37 to go. In the slot, Hawks get it to Bedard. They're on a line change. Rinzel has it now. In the near boards. Rinzel up the near boards. 3:20 to go. He has Slaggert behind him. Into the slot. He loses it after some stick handling. And the Caps send it down. And the Caps ice it with 3:11 to go in the third. All right, let's see. I think Ovi got a nice rest, but man, Rinzel with some great stick handling, and then just got it poke checked away in the slot, looking for the equalizer. All right, but the puck, actually, the draw is in their own end after the icing, so maybe Ovi will come out later. Hawks win the draw. They keep it in at the blue line. Kaiser sends it in the far corner. Moore can't get there though, and actually, that was Murph on the keep-in. Kurashev in the near corner to Moore at the blue line. Moore skates into the near faceoff circle. Backhander, it's in the crease. It's loose, not frozen. The Hawks couldn't put in the rebound. 2:45 to go. Blue line over to Murph. Top of the faceoff circle. He drops it to Kaiser. Moore over to Murph. Shot. Big rebound into the near boards. Hawks battling. It's Kaiser. Slaggert in the near boards. Kaiser gets it. 2:25. It's out of the zone now. And I know the Caps are looking to change. Probably the Hawks too. Bedard's out there along the near boards. He gets it to Kurashev. Kurashev back to the blue line. Levshinov. Near faceoff circle. Kurashev down low. Near corner. Back to, that's Levshinov. Sorry, I may have said his name inadvertently earlier. Levshinov sends it into the near corner. Under 2 minutes to go. And the puck gets out of the zone. The Hawks did pull their goalie, so I'm sure Ovi's going to be coming out soon with under 2 to go. And it's sent wide for icing at 1:43. So here we go. 1:43 to go. 4-3 Caps. Ovi's sitting tied with the great one, Wayne Gretzky, at 894. He's currently sitting on the bench. They're showing Spencer Knight on the bench. 27-22 shots on goal. Since the draw is going to be in the Caps end, maybe Ovi will come out when I don't know. There's a lot of time, I guess, but the Hawks just used their timeout. Well, thanks everybody for joining. Please hit like on the video. Please hit subscribe to Sinbin Stream on YouTube. Please comment live. Please comment post game or after the clip is up. After the live coverage is over. I appreciate it. Helps out the channel. So no changes on the assist. Yeah, Ovechkin from Carlson and number 88, Magiep Payne. Again, that other power play goal was an own goal by Murph, and Ovechkin came really close to touching that puck, and he would have, had the lone, he'd be the lone leader for most goals in NHL history, but it was an own goal by the Hawks, so they gave it to Strome, who had shot it last after the deflection. All right, far face-off circle. That's gloves, or make it, glove sign? I'm sorry. Oh, no, they got it. They're going the other way. And a backhander. That was not Ovechkin. Yeah, number 9. I held it because I was like, I don't think that's him. 1:36 to go. Wow, terrible by the Hawks. Unfortunate that Ovi didn't get it, but he was on the bench after the icing. Yeah, so they won the draw. Levshunov got his pocket picked, and it was off to the races. And Leonard just backhanded it in right outside the slot. So unless the Hawks pull the goalie again, that might be it with 1:36 to go. I could see them maybe after the draw, if it's in their end, they might pull him again. So Leonard unassisted, empty net. That's his first goal, his first career goal. He must be a recent call-up. They're saying how the 3 young Hawks guys and Leonard were on the U.S. junior team. All right, Ovi's out there. It is not an empty net, obviously, yet. The Hawks won the draw, but the Caps have it at neutral ice. Under a minute and a half. Spencer Knight behind his net. Far corner. Up the near boards. No, the Caps get it to Ovi, who sends one wide from the near faceoff circle, and that goes into the crowd. He was gunning for it, or shooting for it, but it was way wide, near post. They found him in the near faceoff circle, and he just blew it way wide, near post. And Rinzal wasn't there in time. He had a good attempt. All right, so the draw, Ovechkin's still out there. The draw is won by the Caps eventually. 1:10 to go. Ovi's got it in the corner. He sends it to the blue line. 42 down to the slot. They're looking for Ovi, who shoots one. It's saved into the netting. 1:01 to go. They found him in the slot, and he delivered, but either it was blocked or maybe it was saved by Spencer Knight, and it went into the netting. Let's see the replay. Ovi sent it to the blue line. He came into the near face-off circle. They got the puck to him. No, it was actually a good blocker save by Spencer Knight. I thought it might have gone high or been blocked, but no. Decent save by Spencer Knight. And guess what? CHSN missed the draw. We got another whistle at 58.4. No clue what happened because they're terrible coming back to live action to get the draws. All right, we got just under a minute here. Ovechkin's still out there waiting on the draw in the near face-off. Oh, the Caps won the draw, but it went out of the zone. 55 seconds, I meant. Up the far boards. And the Hawks get it at the red line and chip it in. 43 seconds to go. Near corner. 2 players each team battling for it. It comes free. The Caps have it. Can't even see if Ovi's out there. He is. They send it. Knight plays it behind the net with 25 seconds. Up the far boards. Hawks take control. Pass to Rinzal. It's poked away. They get it to Ovi on the left wing. He shoots it in a glove save by Spencer Knight from the top of the faceoff circle. 12.8 to go. Might as well leave him out there. They got the draw coming up, so they might have one more shot here at history. He's already made history by tying Gretzky. Can he beat him tonight? Yeah, Ovechkin, top of the faceoff circle. Good glove save by Spencer Knight. 12.8 seconds to go. The game is decided. What isn't decided is if number 895 happens tonight. Ovechkin still out there. 12.8 to go. Waiting on the lines person. Draw one by the Hawks, and they skate it out of the zone. They've got a 2-on-2 shot into the near corner, up the near boards, and that's gonna do it. And we'll be stuck on 894. So if you're gonna be in DC on Sunday, you can see history as the Caps have a home game. But a 5-3 final, a win by the Caps, and I'm sure Ovechkin's gonna be the first star in the game. And yeah, Leonard unassisted at 18:24. They didn't change, obviously no assist. Yeah, 893 and 894 were scored by Alex Ovechkin tonight. He is tied with Wayne Gretzky, and he will have a chance to get the record-breaking 895 on Sunday. Let's get the game time for you on that. Real quick. Oh, meanwhile, Red Wings won 5-3 over the Hurricanes tonight. Islanders are up 3-1 in Long Island over the Wild with 7:55 to go. All right, so Washington. Oh, I'm sorry, they're not in. They are going to be at Long Island at 11:30 a.m. Sunday, April 6th. Do they play? I'll double check if they play tomorrow. I don't think they do. Be pretty odd to play Friday night and Saturday and Sunday. Okay, apologies. The next game is in Long Island. He did not get to break it at home, but he did tie it at home as he celebrates with the fans right now. So again, the next Hawks game on Sinbin Stream is Sunday. That game is at 5 p.m. Central Time. Hold on. I got the wrong. Yeah. They're hosting the Pittsburgh Penguins at the United Center at 5 p.m. Central Time. Hope you can join me then. And don't forget, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central, we will have UFL action as the Memphis Showboats travel to D.C. to take on the D.C. Defenders. And we will stick around here. I'm assuming Ovechkin was the number one star. Don't know if NHL.com updated yet. They're showing Gretzky with the commissioner. So he had some chances there in the last 2 minutes especially, or in the empty net time. So yeah, unfortunately for the home teams, they don't. The hometown fans of the Capitals, they don't. Oh, we had some votes for 3 goals. Yeah, as it got close. Thanks for everybody who participated in the poll. I just ended it. All right, I'm assuming Alex is the number one star. We will double check that. Let's see, here's all the goals. Yeah, great pass by Carlson on that one. Oh, okay, number 17, I think was the 3rd star for the Caps. No, Carlson is the 2nd star, number 74. And I'm sure it's going to be Ovechkin. That'd be pretty hilarious if it wasn't Ovechkin as the number one star. But we shall see. There he is. Grade 8. Tying the great one, Wayne Gretzky, tonight in NHL history here. Seen tonight on Sinbin Stream. Ovechkin gets the number one star as he once again salutes the fans and goes to get his interview on TV. So 2 people voted for 2 and they got it right. One person said 12, or no, not how many. Oh, 11 votes. Okay. We had 11 votes. That's huge. Really appreciate it. Everybody participating. Alright, what do we got here? 3-1 Islanders over the Wild, 5:21 to go in the third. I think that's going to do it, though, for me. Hey, according to my YouTube studio, we did get to 200 views tonight. That's huge. Thanks. Really appreciate it. Alright, until 7 p.m. Central tomorrow night for football, or until 5 p.m. on Sunday for hockey. That'll do it for Sin Bin Stream tonight. Thanks so much for joining, commenting, and voting in the poll. We hope you enjoyed the historical broadcast, despite the outcome if you're a Hawks fan. But if you're an OV fan, if you're a Caps fan or just an OV fan, I'm sure you enjoyed the results tonight. Thanks again, everybody. Have a good one.